So I wanted to make a follow-up video about the Ural convention I went to that I thought was pretty fantastic. So my brother-in-law is like a major Ural geek. He doesn't own one because they're bloody expensive, and he's, you know, not quite in a stable job at the moment, but the Ural's basically a small company. I mean, as far as motorcycle manufacturing goes, they're a small company. So they wanted to do something to kind of get the word out that this year they had added fuel injection and Brembo disc brakes everywhere, a couple other goodies. And so the way they did that was real grassroots. They just loaded up a trailer with some Urals and they're going across country letting people ride them. So if you want to go ride a Russian motorcycle with a sidecar, now's your chance. So we went and rode these bikes, and I took it around a little training course, which was pretty fun. And I gotta be honest, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had no idea like how tough it is to ride a bike with a sidecar, and I guess I'll explain on that a little bit. So the reason it's weird is because those sidecar bikes, they don't use counter steering to steer. They actually, you know, you steer by moving the handlebars like you would on an automobile. So that, you know, and you'd think, oh, that's just going to be easier, but what happens is if you lean it too far, you actually fly the sidecar, and at that point you lose your ability, you know, suddenly you're having to counter steer. So don't stall that little thing. So for example, on the test track, the guy was telling us that a lot of people will panic and they'll be trying to turn and the sidecar will come off the ground and they don't want to roll it, so they just stop turning because that'll, you know, put the sidecar back down. So what happens is someone will be turning out into traffic and they'll end up totally just not turning anymore, just run right into traffic. So it's kind of scary. And that's why I was so dang scared to let my brother-in-law drive me and me ride in the sidecar. So the other thing is, when you take off real hard, the sidecar isn't motorized, not on the street. You can put it in, but you know, you don't leave it in two-wheel drive. So the sidecar not being motorized makes it want to outrun, the motorcycle wants to outrun the sidecar. So when you take off real hard, the whole bike just starts going to the right, you know, toward the sidecar. So it's just like squirrely feeling, and then letting someone else drive you when you now know how dangerous it is. Like my brother-in-law on the test track, he flew the sidecar and he panicked and he locked up the brakes. So, you know, I hear this squeal, and so to put the sidecar back down, he just stops turning and he runs right into the barrier, like the barricade thing. So I'm thinking, I'm in the sidecar and I'm going to get run into traffic potentially. So, yeah, if you do go to the Ural roundup, whatever you want to call it, beware of the dangerousness of a Ural. So that's all I really, I guess, had to say about that. I thought that was pretty cool.